Welcome back. I'm Lynn from lynnjt.com, and this is the final episode in our 4-part series on creating more awareness and understanding of cancer in children. Verity Jackson-Taylor is a former manager at Click Sargent, the charity for children with cancer. She's also a former nurse and midwife and a cancer survivor herself. What's really difficult when you have a friend whose child is fighting cancer is you don't always know how to best support them. It can be a really isolating time for them, and you might notice that they actually withdraw a lot, that they're not going to the usual parks and play dates, and they're not inviting you round. But this is for a very good reason, and Verity is going to explain the precautions we need to take with play dates. Verity, you said that when you're undergoing treatment for cancer, your immune system, the immune system of the child, gets repressed. What does that actually mean, to have a suppressed immune system?
Well, your white cell count will go really high because your immune system's trying to overcome the cells, and that's how they do it with the phagocytes go and eat them up, if you like.
Eat up the cancer cells?
Yes.
Okay.
And with treatment, you're trying to repress that a bit because the child doesn't have any red blood cells and you get very anemic, and that's one of the reasons why you feel awful. But the chemotherapy doesn't care what cell it is, it'll muller all of them. So that's why you have no immune system.
So the chemotherapy is aiming at killing off just the cancer cells, but in order to kill off cancer cells, it just kills off everything. Everything gets blitzed.
Yes, no, too many white cells.
Too many white cells.
Always too many white cells.
Not enough red blood cells.
Yeah. You feel like you do when you've got anemia. That's what it feels like if you're the child. You're listless. You bruise easily, you're very tired, you can't, and you cry. You want to cry a lot, you feel whiny. Teenagers feel like that too. Mm.
So what does this mean for having contact with other children? Because obviously, if my child had a cold at the moment, but I wanted to go over and support my friend whose child is going through this type of treatment, would I actually be exposing their child to a potentially dangerous condition?
Yeah, you would be. If a child has got any sort of infection, you don't go near the child that's being treated because they just can't fight it. Just an ordinary common cold could mean tickets for them, and that's not an exaggeration. Especially the gastric flus and things like that, the gastric viral infections. In fact, any viral infection, stay away. If you're in optimum health, that's fine. And young children are huge bug carriers as well. So the younger they are, the more bugs they've got on them, actually. You just don't think of that, but yeah, they are.
So what precautions can you take to go over? If you think your child is healthy anyway, better just sanitize it, washing hands, anything like that?
Yeah, you wash hands all the time, going in and out. But for general play, it does help children to be with their own age group and the children that are well. It reminds them of how to live, and that can be very helpful for them.
So that is a good thing, unless your child is ill at all in any stage.
Yeah, in any way.
What about skin rashes?
No, stay away.
Well, anything, even if it's not coughing, even though it's not something visible, but they've just got a little bit of a rash, stay away as well.
Stay away.
Anything that is not. Okay.
And the grown-ups, if the grown-ups have got anything as well, stay away.
Stay away as well.
I mean, when they're having a bone marrow transplant, for instance, the children, if the chemotherapy, I forgot to say that, if chemotherapy and radiotherapy haven't worked, they often have a bone marrow transplant. And for 6 weeks, they are nursed in isolation. It can be longer, it can be three months, 6 months. And no child under 14 is allowed in there. They can't even go and visit. And parents, when they go, they're completely gowned up. You're only allowed 4 people to go and visit that child in that time, or young person.
Thank you for watching, and a big thank you to Verity for sharing your knowledge and your experience with us. I hope that it's going to help a lot of people out there. So if it has helped you, please show your appreciation for Verity by hitting the like button and sharing it with people who you love and who you think will benefit from this. Thank you for watching. Be safe, and I'll see you soon.